Welcome back guys to a new video. Today we are integrating Okta with AWS as an identity provider. So let's understand what we are trying to achieve here. So here we have user 1 and user 2, and we require user 1 to inherit the admin rights, whereas user 2 to inherit the read-only rights. So when logging in, user 1 will log into the Okta, use the AWS role and sign into the AWS account. Similarly, user 2 will use the AWS role, which is assigned as read-only, and log into the AWS account. So let's try this out, and let's begin with the AWS console first. Very first thing at the account level we will do is create a user. So now this user will help Okta to understand what roles are present in the AWS account. So I have created a user, and this user will include a custom policy that I have added in here. So I'll link this in description as well. Using this, Okta will understand what roles are present in the AWS account. Let's switch over to Okta now. So this is my Okta admin dashboard. So if you haven't logged in yet, so you can just head over to Okta on Google, and the first link, start a free trial. Okay, so once you enter all these details, you should require a work email here, and then you can start a trial, and then you will be in this admin console. Now let's head over to applications on the left corner. We'll browse the app catalog, search for AWS, account federation would pop up, and let's hit add integration. Let's give it a name. I'll give it Akash test and click on next. So we will keep everything as it is, and select SAML 2.0 and fill in the details later. Hit done. Okay, so SAML 2.0 is created for us. We'll head over to the sign on tab, and here we would need to make some changes. So now here you can see that the metadata URL is there. First we will copy this URL into a new tab and enter. So now this is the metadata that we need to save. I'll save it, and so once it's saved, we can now head over to the console, and in the console we'll head over to IAM once again and create the identity provider for Okta. I'll hit add provider, give it a name, and upload the metadata. This is the metadata, and add provider. And once it's complete, we'll head over to the Okta dashboard once again, and let's see what details are required here. So here we require the ARN of the identity provider. Let's copy it and save. So once this saved, we will now head over to provisioning tab. Here now the user would come in, the user which we created at the start of the video. So this is the user, and we will create a security credentials for it. Using these credentials only, the Okta would be able to fetch the roles in the AWS account. Okay, let's copy and paste. First, we will, in the provisioning section, we will configure the API integration, and then access key, secret key, and let's test the API credentials. Hit success and hit save. Once the settings are saved, we will enable these settings as well and click save. Now we'll come back to AWS console, and let's create the role. The first role will be admin and the second would be read only. So I have already created these roles, and if you want to create it, you can just click on create role, SAML 2.0 federation, the identity provider that we just created, allow programmatic and AWS console access, non-regional endpoints, and hit next. That's it. So this is how you will create a role, and then add the required permissions. For admin, you will add the administrative access, and for read only, you can add the read only permissions. So let's explore the admin role first. So I've added the administrator access, and here in trust relationship, you make sure that the trust relationship is exactly as it is. So I'll give this in chat as well. Now at the Okta console, we can now move ahead to the assignment section. And in the assignments, we usually add the people that will be assigned to this identity provider or this account. and we will be adding groups over here. So group 1 will include the read only permissions, and group 2 will be including the admin permissions. So if we go here, and in the directory section there are groups, and I've already created a group called as admin r, which denotes read only, and admin denotes admin. So let's try with admin first. So this is the group, and I have included myself over here. So this is the admin id that I've been using to create this video, which is this one. And now let me try to just log in using the user portal. If I click on my settings, I will be able to see the user portal. Okay, so now this is how the user portal will look like when you add users to the groups. So if I click on my apps, I can see no apps assigned to me here. So let's go to the admin portal once again and assign this application to me. Let's head over to admin once again. So this is the security authentication that you would be doing at the start. Okay, I'm in the admin console. Head over to application and let's assign this group now. Okay, this is the application, and let's assign a group. We'll just assign groups, and this is the admin group that I wanted to assign. Now what Okta will do, Okta will go in using the user that we created and fetch the roles that are available in the account. So as you can check, the admin role is present over here that we created. We will select it. So now Okta will know that this group will use the admin role that is created in the account and will inherit the permissions accordingly. We'll save and go back. Once this is done, now we can go to the user portal once again and test the application. So when I log in as an user, if I go to apps, I can see this application over here, and when I click here, so it should log in me using the admin rights. Okay, I'm in using the administrator role now. As you can check, Okta admin is the role and this is my user, and I have been logged in successfully. Similarly, if I wanted to log in as a read only user, what I'll do is I'll head over to this admin portal once again. I'll head over to the groups in the directory. Inside groups, I will add myself in the admin read only group. I'll assign myself here, and then once I'm assigned, so I'm not doing it practically now, but when I'm assigned, what I'll do, I'll go to the applications once again and select the application. And now as the admin group is assigned, I'll assign the read only group over here as we did. Assign group, this is the read only group, and now I'll map the read only role over here so that the user can use the read only role and then log in into the AWS account, and click on save, and we are good. So this is how you can create Okta identity provider for AWS. So I have demonstrated this using two groups, admin and read only. You can add multiple groups over here, and that group can assume multiple roles, and you can assign permissions accordingly to your use case. That's it for this video, and hope to see you soon.